Welcome back to my channel, The Coin Spot. Today is best top 3 coins, one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of United States coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1. The 1 euro cent coin is the smallest denomination in the euro currency system, introduced in 2002 when Italy adopted the euro as its official currency, replacing the Italian lira. The 1 cent coin, along with the 2 and 5 cent coins, is primarily used for low-value transactions, change rounding, and pricing precision. Despite its small monetary value, the 1 cent coin plays a significant role in ensuring accurate pricing across the Eurozone. In 2015, Italy continued its annual minting of the 1 cent coin, featuring a design that had been in use since the euro's introduction. Design and symbolism. The reverse side of all euro cent coins, including the 1 cent, was designed by Luc Luyx, a Belgian designer working for the Royal Belgian Mint. This common European face features a globe showing the EU 15, the European Union member states as of 2002, juxtaposed with 6 diagonal lines and 12 stars at the ends of the lines. The denomination 1 euro cent is prominently displayed on the reverse, along with the mint year 2015 in this case and tiny initials of the designer LL. The obverse side of the Italian 1 cent coin showcases the Castel del Monte, a 13th-century citadel situated in Apulia, Puglia, southern Italy. It is one of the most iconic medieval castles in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This design was selected as part of a national competition organized in Italy to choose motifs for each denomination of the euro coins. The Italian Ministry of the Economy and Finance chose different symbols of Italian heritage for each coin, and Castel del Monte was chosen for the 1 cent due to its architectural uniqueness, symmetrical octagonal layout, and historical importance. The design was created by Ettore Lorenzo Frappuccini, an engraver at the Italian Mint. Around the edge of the obverse are 12 stars representing the European Union, and to the right of the castle is a small R, the mint mark for the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, the Italian state mint in Rome. Also present are the engraver's initials. Physical characteristics. The 1 cent coin is made of copper-covered steel, giving it a reddish appearance and strong magnetic properties due to the steel core. The coin is round with a smooth edge and has the following specifications: diameter, 16.25 mm thickness, 1.67 mm weight, 2.30 grams color, reddish, due to copper coating. These characteristics make it one of the smallest and lightest euro coins, often criticized for its low purchasing power versus production cost. Minting and circulation. In 2015, Italy minted the 1 cent coin for both general circulation and numismatic, collector purposes. These coins were struck at the Italian State Mint in Rome. While exact mintage figures can vary depending on the source and final totals, millions of these coins were produced. However, it's important to note that in later years, Italy began limiting or ceasing the minting of 1 and 2 cent coins due to their production cost exceeding their face value, and also because of environmental concerns and public demand to round prices to the nearest 5 cents. The 2015 edition remains part of regular circulation, but is gradually becoming less common as cash transactions decline and rounding practices become more widespread in Italian commerce. Despite this, the coin remains legal tender across all Eurozone countries. Monetary and cultural significance. Although small in value, the 1 cent coin featuring Castel del Monte carries cultural weight. It reflects Italy's pride in its architectural and historical heritage. Castel del Monte itself is a structure steeped in mystery and mathematical precision, attributed to Emperor Frederick II of Hohenstaufen, who built it around 1240. The castle's perfect octagonal plan and astronomical alignments have led scholars to speculate on its symbolic meaning, ranging from religious syncretism to metaphysical enlightenment. By placing this monument on the smallest coin, Italy underscores the idea that even the most modest denominations can carry grand cultural messages. Furthermore, the euro cent coins allow each nation within the Eurozone to retain a sense of national identity while sharing a common currency. The presence of uniquely Italian imagery on the coin subtly reinforces national pride, even as the country participates in a broader European monetary union. Collectability and value. In terms of numismatic value, the 2015 Italy 1 cent coin is considered a common circulation coin, and its value typically remains at or near face value, especially in circulated condition. However, uncirculated and mint condition versions, particularly those packaged in official mint sets, may be of interest to collectors and can command a small premium, usually around 10 cents to 50 cents depending on condition and market demand. Coins graded by professional services or those with unusual mint errors could be worth more, though such instances are rare. As of now, there's no widespread rarity associated with the 2015 issue. Nonetheless, Collectors focusing on complete euro coin sets by country and year often seek these coins to complete their Italian collections. It's worth noting that euro coin collecting is a popular niche in Europe, particularly for those who collect all denominations and years from the Eurozone's various member states. Top 2. The 2013 Spain €1 coin, written in long, informative paragraphs. This covers the coin's background, design, production, legal status, and cultural context, making it suitable for collectors, historians, and enthusiasts. Introduction and historical context. The €1 coin is the smallest denomination of the euro currency, officially introduced in 2002, when Spain, España, transitioned from its former currency, the Spanish peseta, to the euro. Like all Eurozone members, Spain began minting euro coins with national symbols on one side, the obverse, while sharing a common European design on the reverse. The 1-cent coin, despite its minimal face value, plays a key role in everyday monetary transactions, allowing for pricing precision and facilitating the smallest purchases. By 2013, over a decade after the euro's introduction, Spain was still actively minting the 1-cent coin for circulation, although public discussions were already emerging across Europe about the practicality and cost-effectiveness of continuing to produce such low-denomination coins. Obverse design. The national side, Spain, the obverse, national side, of the 2013 Spain 1-cent coin features the image of Santiago de Compostela Cathedral, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Spain's most iconic religious and architectural landmarks. The cathedral, located in the Galician region of northwestern Spain, is traditionally believed to be the burial site of Saint James the Great, Santiago, one of the apostles of Jesus. It has been a major pilgrimage destination for centuries, particularly for travelers on the Camino de Santiago, a historic Christian pilgrimage route. This design reflects the deep religious and cultural heritage of Spain. It serves not only as a national symbol but also as a beacon of European Christian heritage. The cathedral's depiction is detailed yet stylized to fit within the coin's small surface area. Surrounding the cathedral image are 12 stars, representing the European Union, arranged in a circular pattern. The top of the coin features the word ESPA, the Spanish name for Spain, while the mint year, 2013, appears at the bottom. Additionally, there is a small mint mark, an M with a crown over it, symbolizing the Real Casa de la Moneda, Royal Mint of Spain, located in Madrid. Reverse design. The common European side. The reverse side of the coin was designed by Luc Louix, a Belgian artist and engraver. This side is standard across all Eurozone countries, regardless of national design choices. It features a large numeral 1, symbolizing the coin's denomination, €1, along with the words Eurocent written in capital letters. A globe appears in the background, showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, emphasizing Europe's geographical position and global significance. 6 fine lines run diagonally behind the globe, ending in 12 stars, which represent the European Union and reflect unity, harmony, and solidarity among member states. The initials LL, representing Luc Louix, can be found subtly engraved near the edge of the globe. This reverse design has been in use since the introduction of euro coins in 2002. Physical specifications and materials. The 2013 Spain 1-cent coin shares the same physical characteristics as all 1-cent coins across the Eurozone. Material: copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish appearance, and magnetic properties. Diameter: 16.25 mm. Thickness: 1.67 mm. Weight: 2.30 grams. Edge: smooth color, reddish-brown. The use of copper-plated steel was chosen for cost-effectiveness and durability, although the reddish color is sometimes confused with older pre-euro small-denomination coins like the Spanish centimos or Italian lire. Due to its steel core, the coin is strongly attracted to magnets, which can be used to distinguish it from other small copper-colored coins in circulation. Minting and circulation. The Real Casa de la Moneda is responsible for producing Spain's euro coins, including the 1-cent denomination. In 2013, the mint continued production of 1-cent coins for general circulation. While exact minting figures can vary, Spain usually mints 1-cent coins in relatively high volumes to meet everyday transactional needs, though these began to decline in later years due to reduced demand and rising production costs. By 2013, discussions were ongoing both in Spain and other Eurozone countries about phasing out the 1 and 2-cent coins due to their low purchasing power and high minting costs relative to face value. Despite these concerns, the coins were still actively used in transactions and widely circulated, especially in cash-heavy regions and among traditional retailers who continued to price goods with 1 and 2-cent precision. Cultural and symbolic importance. Although often dismissed as insignificant due to their value, the 1-cent coin in Spain carries cultural and symbolic weight. The choice of Santiago de Compostela Cathedral for the obverse is deeply meaningful. It's a representation of Spain's historical role in European religious and architectural heritage. The cathedral has been a central element in Christian pilgrimages since the Middle Ages and remains a spiritual and cultural landmark to this day. By placing such a monument on the Coine, Spain emphasizes its role in shaping the shared European cultural identity. Additionally, the Coine's imagery serves an educational and nationalistic function. Many Spaniards and tourists alike are introduced to the cathedral's significance through this everyday object. The continued inclusion of such imagery on currency, even of low value, reaffirms the role of national culture within the broader European framework. Legal tender and economic considerations. The 1-cent coin remains legal tender across the entire Eurozone, meaning it can be used for transactions in any EU country that uses the euro. However, some countries, such as Finland, Belgium, and the Netherlands, have adopted rounding rules, in which cash transactions are rounded to the nearest 5 cents to reduce the circulation of low-value coins in Spain. As of 2013, no such formal policy had been adopted, and 1-cent coins were still fully in use. Nonetheless, economic studies have begun to question the utility of continuing to mint these coins, especially considering the cost of production, distribution, and handling, which often exceeds the coin's face value. These debates led to gradual reductions in minting volumes in subsequent years, although the coins continue to circulate. Collectors' value and numismatic interest. From a numismatic perspective, the 2013 Spain 1-cent coin is considered a common issue with high mintage and little premium in the collector market unless found in uncirculated condition or included in an official mint set. In circulated condition, it holds only its face value, Euro 0.01. However, coins that are uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated, or included in proof sets may attract modest interest from euro coin collectors, particularly those trying to assemble complete year sets by country. Coins with minting errors are relatively rare but can be valuable to specialized collectors if verified by numismatic experts. No widespread errors are known for the 2013 1-cent Spain coin, so its market is primarily focused on completion rather than rarity. Top 3. The 2011 Spain 1 euro cent coin, written in long, structured paragraphs, covering its design, history, production, physical attributes, cultural significance, legal status, and numismatic value. This is perfect for collectors, historians, or anyone with an interest in euro coins and their national symbolism. Introduction and historical context. The 1 euro cent coin is the smallest unit of the euro currency, which was officially adopted in Spain in 2002, replacing the Spanish peseta. As a member of the Eurozone, Spain, like all participating countries, issues coins with a standard revers and a nationally designed obverse that reflects its culture, history, and identity. The 2011 Spain 1-cent coin continued a design tradition established at the launch of the euro, showcasing national heritage through currency. While the coin holds only a minimal monetary value, its design and function within the euro system carry greater symbolic and practical significance. By 2011, the euro had been in circulation for nearly a decade, and the 1-cent coin was still in regular use in Spain, though discussions were beginning across Europe regarding the efficiency and necessity of maintaining such low-denomination coins. Obverse design. Spain's national side. The obverse of the 2011 Spain 1 euro cent coin features the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, one of Spain's most revered cultural and religious landmarks. Located in the autonomous region of Galicia, the cathedral is the reputed burial place of Saint James the Great, Santiago, the patron saint of Spain. This site has been the destination of the famed Camino de Santiago pilgrimage since the Middle Ages, drawing pilgrims from around the world. The image on the coin captures the western facade of the cathedral, specifically the Baroque-style Obradoiro facade, with its soaring twin towers and ornate detailing. Despite the coin's small size, the depiction is impressively intricate. The cathedral symbolizes Spain's historical role in Christian Europe and its contributions to the continent's architectural and religious heritage. Surrounding the central image are 12 five-pointed stars, arranged in a circle, representing the European Union. At the top of the design is the inscription ESPA, the Spanish name for the country. Below the cathedral image is the mint year, 2011, with a crowned M mint mark to its right, signifying production by the Real Casa de la Moneda located in Madrid. Reverse design. Common European side. The reverse side of the 1-cent euro coin is standardized across all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Louix, an engraver from the Royal Belgian Mint. The reverse features a large numeral 1, positioned to the left, denoting the coin's denomination in euro cents. To the right, the words euro cent appear in capital letters. Behind the text is a globe, highlighting Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, illustrating the European Union's presence in a global context. The design includes 6 diagonal lines with 12 stars at their ends, an artistic representation of the European flag. The globe's depiction shows the EU 15 member states, those that were part of the Union in 2002, as a unified entity. Luke Lewix's initials, LL, can be found subtly placed on the globe. Acknowledging his authorship, this shared reverse reinforces the euro's purpose: to unify diverse nations under a single currency, symbolizing monetary cooperation and economic integration across Europe's physical characteristics. The 2011 1-cent coin follows the standard euro specifications for this denomination. It is diameter 16.25 millimeters, thickness 1.67 millimeters, weight 2.30 grams, edge smooth composition, copper-plated steel color, reddish-brown. The copper coating provides a protective layer and gives the coin its distinctive color, while the steel core makes it magnetic, useful for sorting machines and vending equipment. Although the coin is small and light, it is quite durable, and its design remains legible even after long circulation. Minting and circulation. In 2011, the Real Casa de la Moneda minted the 1-cent coin in substantial quantities for general circulation. While exact minting figures for each year can vary, coins from this period are generally considered common. By 2011, however, concerns were being raised across Europe, including in Spain, about the cost-effectiveness of producing and distributing 1 and 2-cent coins. Because these coins cost almost as much, or in some cases more, to produce than their face value, some countries in the Eurozone began exploring Swedish rounding. Spain continued minting and using 1-cent coins, but the debate surrounding their future was growing. As a result, while the 2011 issue remains legal tender and widely available, the trend in subsequent years was toward reduced production and limited circulation. Cultural and symbolic significance. The inclusion of the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral on the 1-cent coin reflects a deliberate and thoughtful choice by Spanish authorities. While many countries use prominent figures on their smallest coins, Spain opted to highlight a monument of cultural and spiritual significance. The cathedral not only embodies Spain's medieval Christian past but also represents its continued relevance as a global pilgrimage site. Placing such a monument on the lowest value coin may seem surprising, but it reinforces the idea that cultural heritage is priceless, even when featured on the smallest coin. It also subtly encourages citizens and visitors alike to recognize and reflect on Spain's contributions to Europe's historical and spiritual identity. Moreover, the use of the euro does not eliminate national identity. Rather, it merges it into a shared European framework. The Spanish 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how a nation can retain its unique heritage while participating in a unified economic system, legal status, and monetary usage. As of 2011 and continuing into the present day, the Spain 1 euro-cent coin is legal tender across all Eurozone countries. This means it can be used in any transaction within the euro area, although in practice, cash transactions involving 1 and 2-cent coins are becoming less common due to digital payment trends and rounding policy. Spain did not formally implement rounding in 2011, so exact pricing with 1-cent coins remains standard practice, especially in supermarkets, vending machines, and traditional shops. However, public sentiment was beginning to shift toward eliminating low-denomination coins due to inconvenience, cost, and limited practical value. Despite these debates, coins like the 2011 1-cent piece continue to serve as a reminder of how economic policy, national identity, and public perception intersect in the everyday objects we carry in our pockets. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe on my channel for more videos.